Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For everybody who's new here, my name is Vanessa. I'm 25 years old and I do makeup as a hobby on YouTube and Instagram. I will put all my socials down below. Please consider subscribing. Today we have a very special video. I finally received the Rawbeautykristi and Colourpop collaboration. I do have the whole collection. I have the whole collection. We got the Super Shock shadows, 4 of them, 2 glosses right here. They smell delicious. And 3 liners. I can't wait to play. If you're interested in that, just please keep on watching. Let's just dive right into the video. So I did prime my eyes with the P. Louise eye base in the room of 3. I'm kind of just letting it like empty because I don't want to like let it sit for too long. And the palette is called At Forest Sight. This is like such an amazing and very exciting collaboration for me because this palette is literally like a dream for me based on the fact that the color layout is just, can we just talk about this, because like that's amazing. Obviously those warm tones as well, but I love the green, like this one. Yes, like that's just me. Like I love the fact that this palette, you can do probably so much with it. I did film a video on the So Jaded palette. That was my first Colourpop palette ever. When I did see that Kristi was gonna do this collaboration, I was not even like hesitating to buy it because I didn't even try the So Jaded yet, but I knew that I was probably gonna like it based on the fact that everybody says Colourpop shadows are amazing. I've never tried those Super Shock shadows, so I'm very intrigued to try these as well. I'm thinking we're gonna do a halo eye today. Yeah, let's just get started. For anybody who's wondering, I did use the Crowns Up Cosmetics Eyebrow Trio. I did crack it, so I can't open this for you right now, but it is pretty much shadow. It's a dark one, a medium warm, and a white one to highlight the brow bone, and I love this product. My brows look like so natural. I do have a discount code with them. I don't make any money off of it. I will blend it somewhere in here if you're interested in that. It's a Canadian-owned, Black-owned brand, as in you pay in Canadian dollars, which is not that expensive in euros. Just check the site out. I will link everything down below. Since we're doing a halo eye, I will literally jump in and use the first brush. I'm gonna use it's a pencil brush, and let's just literally start. And I'm wondering, what should I use? Well, I'm literally drawn to the green, so I'm gonna use Emerald City first. I haven't tried this palette out yet. Tapping off the excess and starting in the inner corner. I might use like the blue to deepen. That's why I'm starting with the green. I haven't done a halo eye in such a long time. Basically, I also didn't film in a very long time. I was just like so busy with a lot of things that I just didn't find the time to film like that. I'm pretty much just creating a C shape, and I want the pigmentation to be even, but I want it to be thicker, and I'm kind of just like determining like the shape of what I'm going for. I want it pretty round, but kind of like a little bit lifted on the outer corner. And then I'm gonna use a different blending brush. It is a pencil brush, an eye blender brush, also from Jessup, just to like buff up the pigment a little bit. And then we're gonna go into Fiddlehead, which is this beautiful olive green. Blend it up. I'm using my color switch to clean off the pigment off the brush, and then we're gonna go into Fiddlehead right here, tapping off the excess and just blending the edge. I already can see how these shadows, they just perform very well. Cleaning off the brush, this one, and then I blend the edge as well. But let me repeat the same thing on the other side, and then I will be right back. Alright, so I'm sort of debating if I should use this yellow to blend the edge, but I kind of want to use this, what's it called? Rainier? This shade right here, because I feel like it would look pretty good if I used one of those super shock shadows. And that one is in the shade Campfire. It's like the most beautiful copper. So I feel like it will complement that. Or like a moss, which is like this beautiful greenish moss type of color. So I'm probably just gonna use the chanterelle, which is the yellow right here, and just like blending the edge very slightly. I'm just going to add like a little bit to it so it gets like that nice fade. And this yellow works very, very well with the rest of the pigments. It doesn't lean a lot towards the yellow. It's kind of like when you mix it, it turns a little bit like greenish. Obviously you put it on green, but still. And on the outer corner, I wanna like feather it out, so I'm gonna use a little bit more chanterelle and just like buff this towards my temple, and then do the same on the other side. And then I'm gonna use a smaller blending brush. This will be the, let's say Miss Q. It doesn't have a number or anything, but it's pretty like wide at the top. And I'm gonna dip back into Fiddlehead, which was this beautiful olive right here. And I just want to like blend everything a little bit better. So I'm just gonna like in round motions. And we're probably gonna use the blue, like I said, to intensify the outer corners. Using this brush again and just going like over the edges. And this is where we're at right now. I think it looks a little bit like uneven, but we're gonna like finish it off. We're just gonna like deepen the outer corners, and for that I'm using the first brush that I've used like for the first color. And now we're gonna dip into PNW, which I think means Pacific Northwest, but I'm not sure. And just like placing this on the outer corner. And then I clean off the brush and use Emerald City again with this brush and intensify like the crease just in general. Alright, so this is where we're at. Overall I'm pretty happy with like how everything has blended. So now we're gonna clean off the eyelids. I'm using an oil-free makeup remover like I always do, and now I'm just scraping like where I want the top of the halo to be. The Conceal and Correct concealer from Makeup Revolution in white, and the Acid Rain brush from P. Louise. Pretty much that's how I create my halo, and then I use darker colors to move inwards, which I'm gonna do now with a small shadow brush, the Jessup 237 Detail Shader brush. I love the Jessup brushes, and I'm actually gonna go warmer. But first, yeah, let me use Let It Rain first. It's this dark shade with a very nice reflect. I'm just patting this in. Very pretty. I do have to say, when I apply it, I don't really see that much of the reflect no more. It's there, but not as much as how it is in the pan. Pretty much just like that. I know it looks a little bit uneven, so I want the shape to be like so. So I'm trying to like get that right now. And then I clean off the brush, and I'm gonna use Rainer, which is like this warm, almost copper, kind of copper. And I'm just blending this in with the black. And then I'm gonna use the Super Shock shadow, because that one really caught my eye. I think this already looks like super cute because of the color combination. I honestly didn't think that would work out. Alright, let me clean off the brush and intensify the black again, just like a little bit. And the Super Shock shadow that I want to, let me show you all of them before I start off. I'm just gonna have to unpack them. By the way, the packaging is like super cute on every single thing that they have. Like the packaging with the mushrooms, and just like overall, it's like so cute. It's so cute. And like everything is like in green, and even them are. So this is the one I'm gonna use. It's called Campfire. Looking amazing. I heard they have like, yeah, kind of like a putty. They're like wet shadows pretty much. Ooh, let me swatch it for you real quick. Yeah, let me just, I'm dying. This is so cute. Also, the one that caught my eye was Like a Moss, looking like so in the pan. It's pretty much like the, yeah, it has like a greenish reflect. Let me just swatch some more of it. It's very pretty as well. And then we have Olympic, which is a champagne-y type of reflect. It's very like light. It could be like a brow bone or inner highlight for me, or like a topper shade. Obviously those shadows are topper shades for me. And Mycelium, and that has the color, well, it's very similar to Olympic. It just goes a little bit more like beigey or like peachy, if that makes sense. But overall they are very, very, very pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna use Campfire Morphe M152 brush, looking like so, and just like placing this in the middle. I love it already. Wow. Wow, Kristi, wow. Yeah, that's very pretty. I know why people like these shadows, because even though they have a wet formula, they still aren't like transparent. Yeah, they aren't transparent, which means that even though on a white base, they still like cover everything pretty nicely up, and they're just doing a great, like I can pick them up. I have a lot of issues with wet formula shadows actually, but these are like really amazing. This is where we're at. Now we just have to blend the corners again because we laid down the shadow. And I'm gonna go back into Rainer and just blending like the edge a little bit. 'Cause I love that. I want to use the, oh, was it Olympic? No, Lecker Moss for my brow bone highlight and inner corner. It was that greenish, foresty, mossy Super Shock shadow. It's pretty. I mean, it is on top of blue and green, so obviously it was going to look good. The green reflect is just way more visible than it was like when I swatched it. And now like on my brow bone. Just to give it like a little sheen. Gonna finish off my face, and then we're gonna do the lower lash line, and yeah, then I'm gonna give you like my final thoughts on everything. Okay, so I'm back and my base is on. I also put some liner on, and the gloss. I think I've used well, the one with the glitter and not the pink one. I can't find the gloss right now. I want to use some liner, and I'm actually going in with these two right here. I'm gonna use this one on the waterline and then this one underneath. Let me swatch them all for you real quick. This is the green one. Used the brown one before. And then we have a yellow one, which I'm in love with, which also shows up very nice on my skin. There we go. And then we're gonna use the green one. Just like so, and then I'm actually gonna go back into the palette and set that Emerald City, that one right here, and I'm using a angled brush. I'm gonna put on the Ardell double ups because I really, really love them. Like I said, those lashes are like so pretty. They are like thick but not like too thick. They complement the eye look very, very well, and I can barely feel them. I do have a problem with lashes. Most of the times I can really feel them, but this is like not the case with them. Alright you guys, that is it for the final look. I'm gonna give you like a little close up. I think the look turned out pretty well. I love the Super Shock shadows, especially the ones that I've used. I'm definitely gonna do another look with the warm tones. I have nothing bad to say about this palette. Literally, like the color story, everything looks just like really, really pretty. It is very inexpensive as well. I think I got the whole collection for like 70 euros or something, but then I had to pay like 11 euros on top for customs, which is okay. The amount of products you get out, like that's not really that bad. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna film like another look also using like these two shimmer shades because I haven't touched them at all. My bad. And yeah, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Give the video a thumbs up, comment down below. Follow me on my socials. I will link everything down below because on my socials I put also up the pictures of this eye look, for example. And just support if you want to support. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!